Welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3 Casual Play, and I am High Strung Gaming. Last time we went through the Grym Forge area and took out the Duergar and cut Nir's head off for the Sovereign Spaw. We haven't returned his head yet to the Myconid colony, but I wanted to finish out a few things in this area first. The main thing we're going to be tackling today is the actual forge in this area. That's what the Duergar were down here looking for. Nir was actually down here maybe looking for that or something else, I can't remember, but the forge location area, the way to get into it, there's a couple different ways, but one of them is coming down to where the Roth, the big oxen looking things, were being beaten, and you can convince them through conversation to break down the rubble to this door here. That actually leads to the forge. However, we have Astarion poised at another location. This is the main room where the main battle took place, Nir and all that fun stuff. And over here where he's standing is close to where the two people were talking about, they're pissed off at Nir, and Nir owes them money, and you were able to join with them to create a temporary alliance to fight against Nir. From this spot, if you walk over here a little bit, we're going to have Astarion just jump to this ledge. I believe in the last playthrough, if I remember right, we already grabbed the stuff inside this chest.
Tread lightly.
But you can climb up these rocks and jump onto there. And you are in one of the parts leading up to the forge area. There's a skeleton here, which obviously has already been looted. But Astarion was able to loot a mould off of it. Not mold as in icky, nasty stuff, but a mold as in something that you pour molten liquid into to make something else. So we have the mold for a scimitar. In this area, there's going to be a couple of molds laying around. If I recall off the top of my head correctly, there are 6 in total. And so there are 2 weapon molds, there are 2 armor molds, a shield mold, and I'm trying to remember it's 3 weapon molds. There's 3 weapon molds, 2 armor molds, and 1 shield mold. The 2 armor molds, one is for a medium armor, one's for a heavy armor, and the 3 weapon molds are scimitar, mace, and longsword. So since the forge requires material to be poured into these molds to craft the items, you'll have to find that as well. Spoiler alert, there's only 2 pieces of adamantine that you can get. So you need to plan out effectively what adamantine items you want. However, there is a helmet that drops from a creature in here, which has some pretty unique properties as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Our party is rested up. Okay, so adamantine slag, that doesn't actually do anything for you. However, it is worth a gold point, or a gold piece, so we will go ahead and sell that. And there are various different skeletons all over the place. Lots of loot. Most of the loot in this area, honestly, is just mundane crap that you can pick up and sell if you want to. And if you actually look at the environment, it's kind of a cool and impressive area. Obviously massive. You can't actually go back into this zone but it's pretty massive. This would be the gate that opens up for where we sailed through to get in here. Portal. Piece of candy. Myself, I will always pick up incense items because they are very light and sell for a good profit. So I like incense.
Something good here, I hope.
Okay. Now, big old gap, gaping hole here, break. And this thing, I don't know what... It says Orb of Dark Vision. Don't know that I really need that right now, but something else to be aware of as we're walking through here.
Be cautious.
Traps. And a lot of them. Okay, cool. It's a low DC on this one. Very nice. Cool. So, that trap is disabled. Don't worry. We will have a lot of other rolls. One thing about this game is... a lot of the pressure plate traps you can see well ahead of the time that you get to them, like that one and stuff like that. You don't have to disarm these. You can fly over them, jump over them, things like that. But it's easier just to disarm them to make sure that no one else following you and your party
be wary.
Walks over it by mistake or whatever. All these pressure plates and everything, what do they actually set off? If I would believe this one sets off this gargoyle here, which the gargoyle shoots fire up this way.
Step carefully.
These light off fire somehow. I believe is this a trap? But these don't have. You don't have to really worry about these here, as long as you don't set off the pressure plates.
Watch how you go.
Big huge thing of iron ladder here. We will be going back to that in a moment. Because of course we gotta see why everything up ahead is trapped. This is a pressure plate.
Yep. There's a trap.
Pressure plates are usually just a DC 10. Pretty manageable, pretty easy. So I usually don't worry about disarming all these things on the sides. I just go for the pressure plates.
This place is trapped.
Dance. Trap.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Hot
Is
foot.
that a
Place is
trap in the middle? Guess not. Okay.
Trap. Be cautious.
Okay, all pressure plates are disabled. Yay! These guys got nothing on them. And behind this grate here, you have another gargoyle that launches fire. There is a switch in here that I believe this switch is what disables them.
Bet I can crack that open.
So if you want to, if you mistakenly fire off these traps. Then you can disable them with this lever. How do you get to the lever behind the grate? Well, use magic hand to fly over there. Bags of rotten food. What you got on you? Nothing. Here, have
My face protects me.
Shadowheart pick up the idol of Shar.
An idol of Lady Shar.
There you go.
It cannot be a coincidence that I found this. All these signs of a Sharan presence. Dark Justiciars.
Let's see. +1 bonus to spell save DC. +1 bonus to AC. Saving throws as long as they have lightning charges. Tempting, but no. I'll send that to camp for now. Send these to Astarion. Okay.
Moving ahead.
Sometimes I do like to use that armor. Most of the time, I'm not too worried about it. Alright. Come back on up. Nice little chest here. Alright. Let's everybody jump on. Now you see this here, that's one of the molds. That's the longsword mold. Personally, I do like to sell those off at merchants when I don't need them anymore. You're only going to need no more than 2 of them, because that's the most you can use, since that's as many pieces of stuff that you can forge. For those that aren't aware, you can shoot levers with arrows, as well as use magic spell, or magic hand rather. Although I used the wrong arrow first. Oh, no, this works. Okay. There we go. Jump on over here. All right. Do a quick check at the sun. There's not a whole lot of stuff down here, but you know me, loot goblin.
Anything of use?
Gotta find all that good monies. Although most of it's bones right now, and I don't really care about the bones. Alright.
What happened here? It's hard to make any sense of this mess.
Yeah, because you failed your survival check, doofus. Again, just the other side of this massive chasm. Well, rather, this is the channel that you sail up in. Alright. If you look down over here, that's where the jellies were that attacked us when we first came in to get the rune powder from Lady. We came in through that door here, up here. There's the jellies, the third jelly. Went up across here to this point, jumped across, and then up behind that way is where the female with the rune powder barrel was. That she so nicely donated to us.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yep.
Come, all who are weary, sleep and forget.
I don't think I have a key. So
Come
luck.
on, open up.
All right. through here. Checking bodies. Checking bookshelves. Ooh, that's nice. Checking another body. There's a key for something. Let's see. Master Kethric. From Justiciar Sybil. Interrogation continues. Okay.
What was that watchword? Lux, splendor. But what does it mean?
That's a good question. All right.
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize the Night Singer's blades anywhere.
Great sword if you need it. I do not. Dangly skeleton. Get a key from him. Skeleton up here is going to have one of the molds that I am looking for my guys. That is the... Oh, wait. Maybe not. I'll still pick it up. And we will give that to Karlach. Because it's heavy. These molds are 20 pounds each. They only sell for one. So they're not the most effective thing to sell. But I just have this weird thing in my head. I'm like, ooh, these are unique molds. They're going to sell really well, so I got to sell them. They're not worth a ton. And they have a lot of weight to them, so you can decide whether or not it's worth it for you. Piece. Okay, a poem to Shar looks like. Right, told you to pick up and add to wares. There you go. Alright, now behind this door, prepare for battle. This battle can be kind of a nasty one if you are not careful, so don't take things for granted. Blade. Oh, that's right, I have second attack now. No. Nothing in that guy, okay. Move up to him.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's about to be worse, baby.
Knees high.
I do want you to rage. So you can swing in an arch and hit both of them. Alright, end your turn. Shards.
Heading there.
All right. foil mask. Those are much more valuable than the molds. Let's send that to camp. And can't use that currently, so send that to camp. How long am I burning for? Okay, I'm finally done burning. Yay. Another mask.
Another mask?
I said that already.
This. Amerigon wore it. But they won't fight without a commander.
That just started.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
I don't know where the rusty key goes. All right. Yeah, I was thinking I needed to come up here because usually that mold that we found in here, the shield mold, is what I normally make for one of the items, and a lot of times I'll have Shadowheart carry that shield. The items from this area are pretty darn nice, to be honest. And I will drink some fruit punch here. Might as well have everyone drink from the fruit punch bowl. I mean, if we're out of combat and we have time, why not, right? Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Looting as we go. Looting as we go.
Another step forward. No traps, please.
Okay. And the rest of this just leads up toward where Astarion is currently already standing in place. So, everybody come on over here. Go ahead and jump down. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Carla, go ahead and pick that up. Thank you.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
There's a long scaffolding coming on up. If you look down below, that's where the people were that we made the deal with to defeat Nier. Just send that to camp. Pick up add to wares. Monies. Because I like money. Alright, obviously this platform here does some stuffs. Astarion. A man with a plan. Let's see which one this is. That raised me up. Cool.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Obviously, that's why I have Astarion over there, so
Covered
he
in
can
rust. Must be older than bone dust.
manipulate the controls. He'll catch up later.
No one stopped me yet.
I could probably lower it down, but I'll just go ahead and jump. I don't mind the 3 hit points. Okay.
How much farther can I go?
Oh, you can go quite a bit further. Another mold here. Mace mold. Send that to Karlak. Devil foil masks, I'll send those to camp. And the nice thing about this spot, have another sigil that we can teleport to. And since we've uncovered that, we can have our party click on that, have Astarion. Where is it? Astarion click on that. He's back with us now.
No time to rest.
Cool.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Forge your blade in the fires and raise it in the mistress's name.
Okay. Dark Justiciar male. Medium armor. Shadowheart could wear that. So, yes, Shadowheart can wear this. While obscured by shadow, the wearer deals 1d4 necrotic damage to attackers that hit them with a melee attack. So it lends themselves to her Death Cleric build with necrotic ability. However, I'm actually going to make a piece of armor for Shadowheart here. That's one of the things I'm making today. We can sell this off for a profit, but right now I'm going to stick it at camp. Another mold. Which one is this? Splint. That's heavy.
Don't
So
mind if I do.
that's the heavy armor mold. Not making that. If I was using Lae'zel in the party, I would probably make the heavy armor for Lae'zel. Not using her currently, so that goes to Shadowheart. Keep fire resistance. Wait, did I just send that to Shadowheart? Read the scribbled notes. Okay.
There's no time to waste.
Yeah, okay. I did send it to
All
Carlac.
right. What now? Time to press ahead.
Alright. Forge construction log. Gives you a little bit of information about the forge and kind of a hint on maybe how to use it. Good chest. Looting! Looting! A couple different things you can do. If you have Featherfall, you can use Featherfall here to drop on down there. It's an interesting approach to that. There's another way that I'm going to be taking, which is what I normally do, but I have done it before, where you basically Featherfall from this spot down to here. We're going to be coming down these stairs after a bit. But first, come across here, looting, looting, looting. Dusty book. Read it. Praise be to the Lady of Loss. Gonna end up having to send some of this stuff to Carlac here, because I'm carrying a lot of weight. Let's do it by weight. We'll send our heaviest things to Carlac. Our heaviest wares to sell, I should say. There we go. A little bit more weight and space in my inventory. Another mold. That's the scale mail. That is one that I am going to be using. And we have a fight. A fight! No! So, come up here. Love that spell. I am not going to Blade Song for this fight.
I'm ready.
I'm not going to worry about that. Let's start
guessing.
I would like for you to shoot things with arrows. Good miss. I'm starting to good miss.
Just like old times.
What's this?
He's done. Carlette, come on up.
Soldier.
Thanks, honey. She has 3 more rages, so yeah, I'm gonna use another rage. They are not gonna be bleeding, but she can still do a bit of damage. Oh, come on, I thought that would move her up to strike, and it didn't.
What should I do? On my way.
Let's see what Shadowheart's gonna get into here. Probably nothing. I mean, I don't know if necrotic will even affect them because they're magic armor essentially. Oh yeah, maybe. Nice. Take it. This guy up to the side. I forgot about him. Boom blood. Okay, not bad. Solid damage.
There's blood in the air.
So we move over here. I can't hide because I'm threatened. Boo. Don't have advantage, so that means Shadowheart is going to get cozy up next to him. Threat range.
Let's turn
Then,
someone inside out.
okay, buddy. Then he's going to sneak attack. And miss. Can't target constructs yet. Figured.
This is gonna feel
Crap.
good.
Well,
Got it.
my baby girl can come on down here. And smack him. I know, immune to bleeding, but at the same time, she's doing some damage. Nice. If only. It's just not close enough.
I'm ready.
Moving.
Thanks for the wrath.
You picked the wrong
Loot, 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 loot. Nothing really off the end of that. Alright.
Moving in.
Come on down. Pick up the mold.
What's in here?
Okay, so separate out the party, send just
What's cooking?
Karlak because there's nothing to attack us down here really. And we just need one person to come back in here and find this huge mithril vein. To actually get this out, to mine this, you need something with blunt damage, like a hammer. And I forget which hammer we want to use. I'm doing a hammer just for funsies. So, hammer equipped. So smash this. Good job. Pick up your Mithril Ore. And obviously lots and lots of lava around here. And there is this little area here. There are things to pick up there if you're interested. It's not something that I'm going after for my build currently, so I don't need it. So I'm not going to worry about it. In my opinion, it's more trouble than it's worth unless it's a piece of gear that is essential to your build. It benefits monks greatly,
Can't give up now.
and possibly some other builds also.
Can't slow
But
down.
it's not something that I use up very often. It's an amulet down there.
What's hiding here?
I forget what the
goes
amulet
nothing.
does though.
Centuries of blazing heat have smoothed away the plaque's inscription.
Alright. Jumpies. Alright, everybody. Earning 180 XP just for discovering this place. My curiosity, how far do we have? Oh, we have a ways to go until we level. Okay. Alright. Now, this area oftentimes will end up in a surprise encounter. Nope, that's not how I want you guys arranged. I want Karlak up near me. There. Okay, let's go. I guess Karlak's bringing up the rear. Interesting. Usually things pop out and attack us by now. There it is. Alright. I hate the fact that it's like, you are surprised. I thought I had a piece of gear that said I couldn't be surprised. Bull. something to note with these guys, when you hit them, their mephits, we have seen mephits before, back when we were searching for information on exposing Kaga as a shadow druid. The little area that had that information had mud mephits in it. And if you remember, once they die, they kind of blow up and do area damage. These guys are fiery mephits, or magma, rather. We do not want them blowing up all in our faces. So I will go ahead and Misty Step out of that. Okay. And Karlak.
Fuck yes.
Yes, baby. You will use... go ahead and rage. Move up here. Jesus. This is gonna suck for these two. But kinda needs to happen. There. That puts our whole party together all at once.
Jimmy on the go.
Have Karlak come over here.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay. I am... Actually, read a book. Reading's good for you, kids. Alright. Basically what I'm looking for here is area spells. That doesn't actually do damage, I don't think. You would think, like, ice damage or something would be ideal. And in this situation it is cold vulnerability. But it's good to check that. Sometimes fiery things have resistances to cold damage. So, worth looking at. Alright, cast spell. We want cold. That's lightning. There's cold. Try and encircle whichever methods we can. Try and get at least 2 of them in here. Right on the very edge. Ah, since they're right on the very edge, they're not actually setting it off. That sucks.
Ready for another round?
Have Shadowheart come on over here. Oh, this is starting. What am I? I'm dumb. Alright. Starting. Air ice.
Got to focus. Moving.
And go ahead and have you use this. this. But gets a little bit of healing. And we can go ahead and toll the dead. So we can hit multiple targets with it. These aren't particularly powerful. That didn't kill them, but it injured them, which is fine. Okay. Really?
Let's cut the fire, baby. Heading out.
Carlac, come out here. Kill this one. Reckless. Miss an attack. Foul clutching. Sure. Thank you.
Eat it.
Eat it. Okay, cool.
Shall we dance?
Well, it looks like this spell was going to be a waste now.
With finesse.
Need to act fast.
Ooh, yeah, I can use one cast in this. Come on. Oh, they're flying, so since they're flying, they don't actually, they're not affected by that. My bad, I'm dumb. Alright. Alright, get this over with. Alright, everybody, get out of the fire. Don't keep standing in fire. Thank you. You need to come over here anyway. Why are you... That better not be fire you're standing on.
Hey, good looking.
All I gotta say.
Soldier?
I'm exhausted. Find somewhere to camp soon.
Mithril Ore. Okay. And yeah, actually she needs her hammer still equipped.
Let's move.
Fresh.
Maybe I need more pockets. At the ready.
Sorry, gotta check the bookcases. Spells. Grym Forge, a history. I would definitely loot these guys because I think all of them have a gem and this heart-shaped rock, which is oil of combustion. Even if you don't use it, you can use the crafting stuff for some other things sometimes.
Open up.
That's all the Mephits. They all be dead.
This must be the forge. What a sight to behold.
Of course, you gotta jump from here over to it. No, not throw. Jump. Alright. Neat looking thing, right? First time I played this, it took me way too long to figure out how to use all this. So, you have a chamber here. You have the crucible here. You have a forge lever here. And that's it currently. You want to... Well, first, before I do that, make sure I have all the molds that I am actually going to be using. So, scimitar, yes. Making scimitar mold. And it's the splint heavy, mace, longsword, shield. Where'd the other one go? Oh, I think I have it. Scale mail mold, yep. Okay. Mithril ore. Split item. So we have them as two separate items. Okay. So, the two that I am making for my current build, I'm making the scale, and I'm going to have Shadowheart wear that scale. And I'm making a scimitar that may replace Speedy Reply here. I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's going to replace Speedy Reply. Because I'm not jazzed about momentum for 2 turns. I am jazzed about what that has on it. So, to make anything in this, first you're going to need to click on your mold chamber.
Mold should fit perfectly.
You think? We'll do the scimitar first. So you put the mold in there, hit insert.
Perfect fit. I just need the raw materials.
There you go. Click on the crucible. It has a chamber in it. You need the raw materials, some mithril ore. That's in there. Now, separate the group. Okay.
Don't be shy.
And you will see why in a moment. Now be advised, when you bring down the hammer onto the crucible, anything that's here is going to be smashed. Keep that in mind. Second thing to be aware of, to forge anything in this, lava has to fill this floor. So these raised areas is where you want your party to stand. You don't want them standing in the middle of lava when it starts pouring. Naturally.
What now?
Let's see. Astarion, just in case, I'm going to have you chill out over here. I am going to chill out
Never
over here.
wanted the easy path.
Shadowheart,
Next, I wonder.
you're going to
On I
be
go.
my girl working levers. But I'm also going to make sure that Shadowheart has command, and she does. Command is very, very helpful in this fight. A couple different ways you can approach this fight, but ideally, in any of those, it's not a bad idea to have your party split up. So here we go
There's work
with
to do.
Shadowheart. Go ahead and hit that lever. Bring the hammer down. Drop the hammer. It's a big nasty hammer, right? Okay, so the whole platform moved down. Gonna have to hit the thing with a hammer again, but after there's lava. Well, now there's a lava valve here. Also, something to note, on this side, you have a button that you have access to, which is platform control. That'll raise the whole platform back up again. So lava control, I'm the
Let's
one
get
over there. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Well, actually, yeah, we're ready. Release the lava! Now you done it. You done pissed him off. So, this is your big bad boss you get to fight, Grym. He is the keeper of the forge. Notice he has 300 health, and it does say he's superheated. What does that mean? Well, Grym is pretty tough. Strength 24, Con 24. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, not that great for saves. He is bludgeoning vulnerable. Okay. Lot of immunities, psychic immunity, so my main weapon's not doing anything to him. Lightning immunity, fire immunity, necrotic, radiant, poison, so on and so forth. He has resistance to slashing and piercing, resistance to a lot of things, even thunder damage, force damage, cold. But bludgeoning is the one thing that really hurts him. So, just a note. Doesn't list super... Oh, there's superheated. Okay. Exposure to lava has caused Grym's adamantine body to soften. Can now be affected by certain damage types, and it is vulnerable to bludgeoning. So the thing is, if he loses superheated, he becomes immune to all damage. You can't touch him, so he has to have lava on him. Now granted, once he's superheated, it lasts for 2 rounds. That's a good thing. Some items of note. You can...
Faith will protect me.
She might be out of range. Damn.
Have to keep going.
You can use Shadowheart to try and command him. See if we can command him to grovel. And there's basically a 50-50 chance here. And grovel. Sweet. That means on his next turn, he's not yet going to actually be attacking. That's awesome.
This is worth the cost.
Thank you for landing that, Shadowheart. Thunder, he's resistant to, but not immune to. So I'll go ahead and hit him with Thunder. Not doing anything else. Miss. Good miss. It's awesome.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I'm gonna let Astarion be Astarion. Just let him chill. And Karlach. Just in case I want you raging. So you can take half damage if you end up taking damage. And go ahead and use this. Now, I'm actually going to be fighting him. Some people like to lure him here. And basically with Grym, whoever hit him last has target on them from Grym. So you'll see this prime target on them. If they're prime target, that means Grym will move toward that character to attack. So you can use that to try and get him onto this platform. Once he's on the platform, you have someone bring the hammer down, and it'll take like half his health off in one hit. Pretty handy. But since I'm having him grovel and everything, And let's try thunder again. See if this hits. Oh, probably not. Threat assessment. Okay. Oop, I got the prime target. For now.
Can't give up. Not now.
Please pull off another grovel. He saved, so he's not groveling this time.
My turn.
And Sheena has prime target. So 2 rounds, we've gotten him down considerably, about a little under half. That's awesome.
Ready.
Let's have some carnage.
Let him go, he's gonna smack her. Ooh, critical hit on her too. It's tricky when he's moving around, because the lava. Now the lava just went away. We can bring it back if we need to. He's still superheated though. But right now, actually, I'm on Shadowheart. Yep. Have Shadowheart come over here. I have her do 2 things, actually. Command. Grovel. 50-50 chance. He's groveling. Heal up Karlach.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Alright. I'm standing here. I'm going to open this gate back up, let the lava come flowing back in. Now when lava goes away, if any of your people move during that time, you go to bring it back in. Make sure they're not standing on one of the areas that's going to be covered in lava. Just double check that. Alright. That's my turn. For my character.
Put him up.
Can she range him from there? I think so.
Let's finish this.
Can she pull off another grovel? Let's see. Nope.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
And there he goes. Don't really need to use that. Okay.
There. It's done.
Yep.
Good.
It's done. Let's go ahead. This is heavy armor. I don't have anyone in the group right now that would be using heavy armor, but this is good because it has Hunter's Mark, but attackers can't land criticals on their wearer, grants resistance to fire damage. It's a really solid helmet if you have someone like Lae'zel that can use heavy armor, or if your build has heavy armor. It's a great helmet for that. I love the fact that attackers can't land criticals on you. It's awesome. So anyway, send that to camp. And get back up on that platform. Yep, come back over
Must
here.
keep going.
Carla,
Soldier,
make sure you're
on my way.
up here. All right. So, my
I've
character,
a lot on my mind, and
bring some lava out.
it is.
While the lava's out,
What's next?
smacky smacky. Yep. Things open up. And it should be a scimitar. Yep, sure is.
Is that blood? No,
No.
never mind.
No, it's not blood. It's a scimitar. Adamantine scimitar. So. If an adamantine weapon hits an object, the hit is always critical. So if I'm smacking the wall or something. This weapon ignores resistance to slashing damage. So it's +1 scimitar that ignores resistance to slashing damage. That is so much better than getting momentum for 2 turns. So speed of reply, you go away. Adamantine scimitar, you are my first love. Okay. I'll still keep speedy reply for now, send that to camp, but yeah. The adamantine weapons are amazing. Actually, let's make sure we have all these. Should be already known. Okay. Already known. Wizard level 2 low. That goes in the teddy bear. Already known. Already known. Already known. Good. There we go. So now you have a lever here to eject the mold. Unless you want another scimitar, you'll want to eject the mold that spits it out next to the machine. Go ahead, pick that up. Now, enter the chamber. Make the other item that I want. Scale mail mold. Insert. Click on the crucible. Insert Mithril Ore. And my guy comes over here.
One day I'll catch a break.
And I don't know if you need to do an initial hit first or not, but since
Whatever
that's the
it takes.
pattern that lowers the platform, I'll go ahead and do it anyway. Smashy smash.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Make it hot and wet with some lava. Yep. I went there, hot and wet.
What am I to
Now
do?
if there's lava, smashy smash. And this is actually going to be for Shadowheart, so she can go up and recover it. Lava goes away. She will grab the adamantine scale mail. And that is going to replace her +2 hide armor. Now, granted, I do like the +2 hide armor because it gives you +1 bonus to initiative rolls. However, making sure that things, well, first of all, that's a 14 AC. This is a 16 AC. And making sure that when a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns, and all incoming damage is reduced by 1, and attackers can't land criticals. Huge. Very huge. So, there you go, Shadowheart. You are stylish. And I do like how this armor looks. It's actually kind of cool looking. Alright, send that to camp.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay. One more short rest in us.
Fresh.
And... Ooh, Carly doesn't have any more rages. That's alright.
Still alive, so that's
Deal with it.
progress.
Now I could go ahead and raise up the platform. Like I said before...
Let's see.
Oh, actually,
Don't waste a step.
almost forgot. There's a trick to this. So you can walk over on these outer rim parts, but if your characters, any of your characters are out there, and you raise up the platform, they'll be left behind. And you see why there. So if you raise up the platform, it goes back up, You can jump back over and up if you want. This is actually the stairs that we came in on. This little area goes over to where you get the piece of gear that I'm not going to worry about. It's really not that huge of a deal to go over there. I just, again, don't have a need for it, so why waste the time? Alright. The next area I'm going to go to is the Selûnite Outpost. Selûnite Outpost. The reason I'm going there is it's a pretty quick, easy way to get to where the Minotaurs are that I have not defeated yet. So I want to go and kill off the Minotaurs. Because reasons. I don't really need to for anything within the game or whatever. Oh, no, that's the wrong direction. Where are you guys going? Go up over here. There's one. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? I shall start blade singing. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hit him with bone chill first.
Let's spill some blood. Let's go. Time for a new approach.
Really? Miss? Really? Bring you starting back here just a little bit because he is kind of squishy.
Count on me.
Saved. Of course you did. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, he's raging. Reckless roar, that's not good. Oof. So I put a star in back there so he wouldn't get hit and he gets it. Good job. Alright. Brandon Smoke. Oh my god.
Well. Look what we have here.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Tactical.
I shouldn't have had anyone hit him.
What now?
That way he would have had to run up without any damage and they would have dropped his rage. Shit. Oh,
Another step
too late
forward.
now. Coulda, shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but didn't.
Another day, another fight.
Saved the Toll the Dead. So of course it did.
Time to kill. Over here. We'll do it my way.
Still out of range. Oh well.
Step quick.
Need to stay focused. Take your
he's using his dash. Not much he's doing other than that. Okay, Astarion. Coming up here. Give it a little bitey bite. Yum yum. That did not make you happy, so. Ew. Sneak attack. Oh, critical hit on sneak attack. Very nice.
Where do we go from here?
Very nice. I want to hit him with my offhand first, just for fun. Okay. Blade. Second attack. And he's gone. There should be a third Minotaur somewhere there. Let's see. Where's the...
What's inside?
Yep. Amulet of the Unworthy.
Light on my feet.
A long way to go still.
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me. Might be useful. Broken bones. Must have fallen.
Broken bones. Must have fallen. Yeah, or got crushed by that Minotaur. Maybe there are only 2 Minotaurs. I thought there were 3. Let's see. Yep, here just a little bit further. Nope. Looks like just those 2. Okay. I do want to go up to the top here. Because there are a couple things I want to look for. So, one of the ways into the Underdark is through the Zentrum hideout. If you come in through the Zentrum hideout,
Hot foot, place is trapped.
then this is the area that it brings you into. The elevator from the Zentrum hideout comes down to here. But up in this little spot, there are quite a few things to pick up for loot. So, bear with me a moment while we loot a little bit of stuff. Life gives you lemons.
The Zentrum. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends. If you can afford them.
A lot of these items, being components, will sort themselves into your component pouch if you just pick them up. So that's why I'm just flying through real quick. Some of the items like these rings, I'll actually add to wares as I'm picking them up.
Let's have a look. With a flick of the wrist.
After I go through this quick little looting thing, I hate to make you guys come along while I'm loot goblining, but I'm probably not coming back here, so little loot goblin adventure for you guys, and then after this we'll talk to Sovereign Spaw, do a few final trades with Blurg and Omelette, just to sell off our junk, take their money from them, and we will be almost ready to move on to the next section. So some people will call it Act 1.5. It's technically still part of Act 1, but once you go to that spot, it will tell you, make sure you've cleared up all your quests and things in this area, because it will progress certain parts of the game after that spot. So most people refer to it as Act 1.5. And we are almost at that point.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
All right. Go. Just a couple last minute little barrels and things. Alright, that's all that. Now we can go to Myconid Colony.
What they're saying. At least they're peaceful.
He's right. I should get a burst.
Oh, we'll go ahead and talk to Thula.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound.
Cool.
It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have.
Okay. Duly noted. Your leader's still locked up in Moosenrise, though.
Aye. I heard about Walbrun. But the cause is bigger than any one of us. You've made sure his work is done, even if he's not there to see it. He'd be grateful.
Cool. Mr. Sovereign Spaw.
Peacebringer, be at home.
Sure. Here's the head you were looking for.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Awesome. It's a full-on rave.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
And you get Envoy's Amulet. Has the ability Voice of the Circle. What does that do? Voice of the Circle. For 10 turns, grant an ally a +2 bonus on persuasion checks. Pretty cool.
Not for help from a friend.
Same as us, I expected.
Honestly, I kind of like the music for this.
We've had some rest. We can still go back for the others.
No, Lunkbug. Our work is bigger than any one of us. Even more.
The Spore Rave. Yay.
I don't know half of what they're saying. But at least they're peaceful.
What's up, Blurg?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Can I talk to Omelet again?
Let me see if it will answer my summons a second time.
What's up, Omelet?
I greet you, son child.
Mm-hmm. Let me see your wares. Is there anything you have that I want? Not specifically.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Sorry, I talked to
I
him again.
greet you, son child.
See your wares. And since we don't need them anymore, sell off the molds. Like, literally don't need them anymore. Is that all? There are a total of 6 molds. Maybe I didn't pick up the 6th one or something. Can't remember. Do that. Give us some bones. Give him some bones. Take some of that money from him. Thanks, man.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Alright, Squidward. See you later.
Welcome back. Have you made any... I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Take those. That. Don't really need them, but
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
I'm sure you do. Alright. Alright. Send that to camp. Keep that for now.
Somehow you look worse than last I saw you.
Thanks, Box. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for your friend.
Same as us.
Haste spores.
Bibberbeck. Of course, it was Bibberbeck.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Yep. See your wares one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Ooh, purple worm toxin. I'll take some of that. Thank you. It's expensive, but yes. Buy a load of daily vitamins from you. And stuff to make more brews. Do I have enough? I do. Oof. Pricey, but lots of good supplies in there.
Have I got...
Camp. This goes to Astarion. This goes to future wife. Alright, alright. Just need a suspension, but I've got enough stuff to make 2 of those. Very good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Well, let's see. Let's do a long rest. I'm gonna want it. Let's see if there's a cutscene. Go ahead and talk to Wolbryn. Or, excuse me, Barkus.
Thank you for agreeing to find Wolbryn. It means a great deal to me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Indeed.
No problem, buddy. Hey, Owlbear.
You smell very delicious,
Thank
but I
you.
will not bite you.
Okay. About the cub.
Ooh, more.
I will not bite you, and I shove my hand down his throat.
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins. Yes, fun.
Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm doing great, Scratch. Thank you. You're the best boy. You are the best boy. Yes, you are. No one's requesting to talk before we sleep, so let's go ahead and do the sleepy sleeps. Nothing elaborate tonight. Just regular old camp supplies. Looks like no cutscenes. So that will be a great place to end the episode. So we got our Grym on in this episode. We were able to get some new equipment and finish out the stuff for Act 1. Literally one tiny little spot in Act 1 before we move on to Act 1.5 and have fun clearing that area out. So thanks for watching, thanks for coming along, and if you've made it this far, I hope you remember to like and subscribe, and if you haven't made it this far, then you won't hear this message. Again, thanks for watching, and have an awesome day.